Everybody, welcome to the Real World Content Team meeting for August 15th, 2022. And I'm Jan. We got Guru, aka Zahid Peoples here, Jan Lucanis, and we are. It's a grand new time. I am about to hopefully follow through with starting to drive for Uber today. So I'm outside of the Uber rental spot, Hertz, to promote Real World Justice for Hire, and I just came from. Just put out the Lyft recap video, and the Lyft recap video of my almost 2 months driving for Lyft and all the amazing things that happened for Real World and Justice for Hire because of those rides. So, and I wasn't going to return to this until I looked at the back end of our Wefunder page and saw all of the activity that was happening because of the driving that was higher than what we were paying for ads on Facebook. So it is the best way apparently to get people to come to our page. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna do it again. So here I am. And but this week, man, I am, besides getting, I've actually had a bunch of challenges with the Uber app and with Lyft, both of their apps. So I've been, between editing and our event last week with our publicist who came from the driving. I've been a little swamped. So I am interested if there's anything aside from, and I'll go on mute in a second, Guru, from your perspective, is there anything update-wise that we should go over for driving people to our current focus, which is the Urban Action Showcase deadline? I've done a bunch of personal outreach for that, but and Sensei's joining us. But any thoughts on your end on outreach or anything that should be done to get us to the goal of getting more people to submit?
Yeah, no, absolutely. For me, I just flew back in at like 5:30 this morning. So I've been kind of like in between travel at the moment, but I've also been in the midst of editing a video from the last Urban Action Showcase that we did in order to help promote. I think I've also been doing word of mouth. So I got the word out there in Hawaii as well. So hopefully big things come out of there. But yeah, no, I think what we're doing currently, like, making sure that we're getting our, hey, this is what I posted last time, and kind of like that thing that we had set up for last week, if it wasn't done yet, to be able to get that out, as well as, I mean, I think we should find also a way to showcase each of the videos, each of the movies that that you could possibly recreate or remake. Maybe just talk a little bit about them, or give like a scene example or something like that. It's all good.
Sorry, there's so much noise here on that. Could you say that last sentence again?
Yeah, I said possibly showcasing the movies that you could remake, like showing a scene from one of the movies or something, just to draw attention towards it. But yeah,
I love that. I think that's super important. I think that's a major takeaway for today. And I'll pull some of those clips because I actually already pulled all of them for our first trailer. So I'll be sure to just repost a clip from one of those films and be like, remake a scene from this movie by this date. That's excellent. It's a brilliant idea. Totally gonna do that. Thank you. I was just checking in. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I was just checking in on to make sure. Oh, no, nice! I can actually hear you guys. To make sure that I'm getting that the Justice for Hire account is getting tags. Here, let's see. Oops. One second. I accidentally shared something with myself and it turned me into. While I check this, Sensei, I had a question about the video that you shared in the chat. The video you shared in the chat. And how you doing, Sensei? It's good to see you, man.
Good.
Question. My question is, it seemed like you were. I saw the text. Were you talking during that text? And if you were talking during that text, did Instagram replace your voiceover with audio that you couldn't? Did you go through that challenge?
So for that challenge, I added it to the app as a
One
video.
second, let me mute myself so you can hear me, so I can hear you, and you're not disturbed.
Okay, so that's actually a new challenge I made this afternoon. I posted to the app just as I thought we needed more martial arts challenges. A lot of them are more superhero focused, or they're kind of more to do with fight choreography. So I was thinking I'm going to make a challenge that's more just about actual fighting. So I made a quick one, just changing ranges. You know, in any fight, ranges change up. Even in boxing, a lot of guys do a combo that's, you know, jab to hook or jab to cross. So I made a quick challenge, posted that on the app. Then I made a more Instagram friendly version where I threw the text in, but yeah, there's no video per se. It's just meant to be a quick demonstration, give people a taste of the app.
Just to, now that I can actually hear you more clearly. Oh no, it started again. So are you saying that there was no dialogue and it was just you wrote the text? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, I just put in some music because again, that's the Instagram format. I didn't add anything like that in the app. In the app, I just had the video with the natural background noise, and I had the usual challenge thing explaining it, you know? When you submit it, you get a headline description. So in the app, there's no sound. Instagram, there's music just because it's more the Instagram experience. You don't want people to get turned off. So I figured, you know, I would add the music and text to be easier for the Instagram type consumer.
That's perfect because and that's something we should note more often is that we don't want people posting music, video embedded with music that we don't own the rights to on the app, because still at the end of the day, right now, like one of the major use cases of the app is essentially a content collection, so it could be edited into larger form video. So there's still a social network aspect of it, but
well, actually, may I ask a slightly
please.
clarifying question? So does that mean in general, like even if we do own the rights, like we're going through a stock site for sound, would you want us to post a version on the app without background music?
Oh, okay. You guys can hear me. Great. The ideal is that if you don't have the license to it, or apparently my microwave almost caught fire just now. I just got a text that said that, and everything's just fine though. Anything that you don't have the license to directly should not be on the app. So if you've crafted content around it, and then you can export a version specifically for the app that has all the audio track mixed in except maybe the that music that you don't own the rights to. That's the best practice for us. And like there is a reality though that it may, like, I'll say this because it's you guys, but ideally we don't want anyone doing that. And of course we're supposed to be setting the example as the content team. However, part of setting the example is also making the dopest content possible. We want to make sure that if you if you have, let's say, Guru, you have music, because we've directly had this challenge with so I think your first two like major films that you made for JFH got blocked on TikTok because TikTok didn't have the for whatever reason, our account or TikTok didn't have the right to that music, and they blocked the music, so they muted the whole video.
Right.
So I think the ideal in this scenario is that at the very least, you always keep the project file, either the project file, which might be more complicated, or at the very least, export a version of your opus with no music, so that we always have that clean version, and we can always repurpose the content anywhere without having to lose the integrity of your artistic vision because we didn't own the rights to a particular piece of video, and so now that all the audio is done, I'm not sure how sophisticated Kanye's audio device is at breaking apart any audio into separate stems. So I don't want to rely on that. So yeah, so long-winded way of me saying that in general, if we don't own the rights to the music, it shouldn't go on the app. Some people will likely do that, and those folks will. Anytime we use their footage, we'll have to mute the audio or have them redo the audio or do a voiceover, etc. Because that will be problematic for us.
Right. Got it.
So Sensei, just to bring this back up. Okay, so I'm going to accept. Let me do that right now. I'm going to accept your request for the collaborator here, which is great. Thank you. And just did that. And so you already made that as a challenge on the JFH app, right?
Yes. Again, no music. I add music through Instagram. So if you see it, the original video doesn't have it.
Awesome, guys. Well, any thoughts? Like I said, I'm outside of Hertz, about to rent an Uber rental to drive and promote, to start that up again today. So my appointment's in 16 minutes. I want to get there a few minutes early. So are there any besides anything you guys wanted to cover? Guru, again, that's a great idea with posting the content from the challenges from the film. So I'll totally do that. And I think that'll actually be very effective. But any other thoughts or ideas you guys want to share?
This is me just kind of patting myself on the back, but me and Ruben shot yesterday for his. And I didn't get to see the footage because we started a little late, so we had to wrap up really quickly. So I haven't seen most of the footage. I was editing it, but I think it's going to come out really well. It could be a winner.
That's amazing to hear. I was just thinking about you guys yesterday too, and this year, Autumn's mom is making she's knitting more gloves, and with the intention of us having them early, so that when we go to New York in November, we could potentially, go out and hand out gloves, like while in New York together as a team. And I think that would be awesome. And maybe we can even do that after the Urban Action Showcase. So
hell yeah,
I think that might be really awesome.
I'm in. I don't even care. I'm in.
Oh, that's right, Guru. You're gonna be there too. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Yeah, man. It's like literally finish up an event and then go out and like do the good work and shoot some content and help some people. It's gonna be amazing, man. What a great community.
Go out and actually be heroes. Yeah, let's go do it.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. As usual, Creator didn't make it on today, but I did ask him earlier today to send me the high resolution of images of the badges that he had made for East Coast, West Coast, and Texas and other types of hero badges. I think those are. I think we should do something with those. So it'll be good. And Guru, I do want to talk to you another time about your JFH comic, because I think I've been meaning, every time I saw it, I was like, man, I should probably get some of those to like, so that they could just be on display in different places. But it's so great. So like we gotta talk more deeply about that too.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. I'm gonna jump now. And of course, anybody who's watching this, who stays up to date on what we're doing, ReelwUrld.com is the website for our company. Wefunder.com/ReelwUrld is where you can invest and own part of the company. Our cinematic social network, the world's first social film studio, and of course, JusticeForHire.com. You'll learn all about our first show, and JusticeForHire.app. You can actually join the show. That's where all the activity happens. So check us out. I love you guys. And thank you, C. Thank you, Mike. And I'm Jan once again, and love you guys. This I would do the martial salute, but I have holding the phone in one hand. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.